Hey guys! So today we are going to be learning how to be a graphic designer. So I'm going to teach you kind of what we're going to do and how we're going to do that. But today we are going to be working on the paint schemes for our race cars. And I'll explain this to you in class, but we're going to upload the race cars that you make into a video game. And we're going to get to watch them race around a track. It's going to be so cool, okay? So, first things first, if you need to pause the video at any time, go ahead and pause it whenever you need to. I don't want you to get behind or lost or anything. And if you have a question, ask 3 people before you ask me. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're on the canvas page, on the art canvas page. You're going to scroll down to where you see this big old nice red race car, okay? You're going to click the race car, and this is where the video is that you should be watching right now, right? Well, if you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see this picture here. You're going to use both of your fingers, and on the mouse pad you double click. When you do that, this little box pops up. You're going to click Save Image As, and you can save it as whatever pops up here, okay? And it'll probably be right here in Downloads. So I'm going to click Downloads. I'm going to type in race car. And I'm going to save it. Then I'm going to go up here where I have all these tabs. I'm going to close some of my tabs. I'm going to go up here where I have this little plus sign. Click the plus. I'm going to type in Canva, CANVA.com. Okay. Lots of you all should already be logged in. But then what you're going to do is you're going to click this button here that says Create a Design. Remember, if I'm going too fast, pause the video, okay? You're going to click where it has this plus sign down here. This is the most important part. PX, you're going to type in 2048, 2048. Whoops, 2048. For the width, for the height, is 2048. Make sure it says PX, create design. Okay? And then I need you to put your name here. And then you're going to share this with me, roea@btcs.org, okay? I won't be able to use your paint scheme if you don't share it with me. So, roea@btcs.org, and then you will hit the send button, okay? You don't have to invite me to the team. I know it's a lot of steps, so if you need to pause it, okay? Then I'm going to come over here to where it says Uploads. I'm going to click Uploads. I'm going to upload a file. It's probably in my downloads. We're going to upload this that we just saved. So I'm going to click the race car. I open it. I drag and drop. And then I'm going to make it the size of my document. Okay? Now, race cars, they have sponsors and they have graphics. We're not going to worry about the numbers because the drivers get to pick their numbers. But we're going to do sponsors and graphics. So there's really cool line designs and all of that stuff, okay? But what you're going to do is you can click Elements and you can type in something that you want. So let's say we want to do a lawnmower company. So we want grass. So I can go through here. I can find the grass that I want in this database, and I can add that grass to the car. If I want the car to be a different color besides blue, I can just look up square, put a square on here. Okay. I'm going to make the outline white. Actually, I'm going to make the whole car yellow. Okay, but I can't see what's behind it. So I'm going to put it backwards, and I'm going to change the transparency. That way I can see through it. We will make it fully yellow afterwards, but right now, just so you can see where things go, it needs to be like this. Okay, and then, actually, I don't want this, so I'm going to delete it, and I'm actually going to change it to... I want it to be Lucky Charms. So I'm going to look up Lucky Charms cereal. I know I spelled that wrong. So Lucky Charms boxes are red. So I'm going to change mine to red. Okay. And then I'm going to type in Lucky Charms cereal logo. And then I can double click, save as. I'm going to save it in my downloads. I'm going to call it Lucky Charms. I'm going to save. Come back over here, go to uploads, upload file, go to my downloads, find Lucky Charms, open it. Okay, I need to change the transparency. Click the box, find this little checkerboard, lower the transparency so I can see through it. And then I'm going to add my Lucky Charms. Now, there's this white background on my Lucky Charms. You all can't do this, but I pay for Canva, so I can take the background out of these for you all. So as long as you've shared it with me, right here, I can take the background, this white part off. So let me show you. There we go. Alright, so see, the white part's not there anymore. And then I'm going to come over here, I'm going to type in hearts. So I'm going to change this to a pink color. I'm going to type in 4-leaf clovers. I'm going to type in rainbows. And a pot of gold. Because those are all part of Lucky Charms. And then I can kind of decorate the car with these graphics. Right? So, and then you just get to play around, and that's the fun part of playing around. I'm going to put this behind my Lucky Charms, make it bigger. It's going to be on the front of the car. But I can do this position, and then I can send it backwards, so then it ends up behind the Lucky Charms. I have a 4-leaf clover. So you can just play around with it, and it's just a lot of fun. And we're grateful because we get to use these databases of stuff that's already collected for us. But this is kind of how graphic designers work. So they find a sponsor that sponsors their company. They start adding logos and decorating and creating and making really cool cars or billboards or whatever else. So you can also look up race car graphics. And then these really cool designs pop up that you could save and use too. So just a few things if you want to try all that. Even vinyl race car graphic designs. All kinds of fun stuff. So the most important thing is the graphics and the sponsors. So remember those. And let's not put a number on it, okay? If you all have a question, ask 3 before me. I know that was a lot of information, but I'm sure I or one of your classmates can help. All right, guys, happy making!